Welcome to our channel, your ultimate destination for heartfelt and gripping stories from WWE. In today's video, we'll be talking about the heartbreaking losses of legendary wrestlers who left us far too soon. We'll delve into the causes of their untimely passings, from health complications to shocking and tragic events, and how these losses impacted fans and the WWE Universe. But that's not all. We also have some very sad news about Bill Goldberg. Stay tuned till the end, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ludwig Borga, born on December 21st, 1963, in Helsinki, Finland, was a professional wrestler and actor, best remembered for his time in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, during the early 1990s. Before stepping into the wrestling ring, Borga was an accomplished athlete, excelling in Greco-Roman wrestling and achieving notable success in judo and weightlifting. His imposing physique, combined with his impressive athletic background, made him a natural fit for the world of professional wrestling. Borga made his WWF debut in 1993, adopting the ring persona of a fierce, nationalistic Finnish villain. His character was built around a strong sense of Finnish pride, often mocking American culture and portraying himself as a fierce antagonist. He quickly garnered attention for his intense in-ring style, characterized by powerful moves and a relentless attitude. One of his most memorable storylines was his feud with American hero Lex Luger, which captured the audience's imagination and elevated Borga's stature in the company. Although Borga's time in WWF was relatively short, his impact was significant. He left the promotion in 1994 after sustaining an injury, but he continued to wrestle on the independent circuit and made appearances in various other wrestling promotions, maintaining a dedicated fan base. Outside of wrestling, Borga also ventured into acting, appearing in several Finnish films, further expanding his legacy. Tragically, Ludwig Borga passed away at the age of 46, leaving behind a legacy that endures through his contributions to professional wrestling. His brief but impactful career, combined with his passion for the sport, cemented his place in wrestling history. Adam Windsor, born on January 17, 1981, was a celebrated figure in professional wrestling, renowned for his captivating performances and magnetic personality. With a career that spanned nearly 2 decades, Windsor made a profound impact on the independent wrestling scene, captivating audiences with his athleticism, charisma, and passion for the sport. Windsor began his wrestling career in the early 2000s, quickly rising through the ranks thanks to his relentless work ethic and his ability to connect with fans. His versatility in the ring was one of his greatest strengths, allowing him to seamlessly transition between roles, from a beloved face to a devious heel, showcasing the depth of his performing abilities. He competed in numerous promotions across the United States and Europe, earning a devoted following who admired not only his in-ring prowess, but also his genuine dedication to the sport. Off the mat, Windsor was equally respected for his generosity and mentorship. He was known for his warm and approachable nature, always willing to offer advice and guidance to up-and-coming wrestlers. His influence extended beyond the ring, as he frequently engaged in charity work and supported local wrestling schools, helping to cultivate the next generation of talent. Tragically, Adam Windsor passed away at the age of 41, leaving behind a void in the wrestling world. His untimely death sent shockwaves through the wrestling community, as both fans and fellow wrestlers mourned the loss of a true talent. Windsor's legacy lives on through his contributions to the sport and the lasting impact he had on those who knew him, remaining a beloved and inspirational figure in professional wrestling. Mr. Wrestling, born Tim Woods on July 28, 1934, was a pivotal figure in American professional wrestling, known for his technical prowess, enduring charisma, and iconic masked persona. Initially entering the wrestling world at the age of 28 under his real name, Woods first competed in regional circuits before adopting the character Mr. Wrestling under the guidance of Nebraska promoter Joe Dusek. Donning a white mask and singlet, Mr. Wrestling quickly became a beloved figure in multiple wrestling territories, including Georgia, Florida, Texas, and Mid-Atlantic, and also made appearances in the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF. He alternated between his masked identity and wrestling as Tim Woods, depending on the region, further solidifying his reputation as a versatile performer. A defining moment in Woods' career occurred in 1968 during a shoot fight against Arnold Sperlin, a street fighter and former Golden Gloves champion in Columbus, Georgia. During the altercation, Sperlin bit off part of Woods' finger, leading to a chaotic brawl involving other wrestlers and Sperlin's friends, some armed with knives. Woods' finger was surgically reattached, but the injury hindered his performance in subsequent matches, including a challenge for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship against Gene Kiniski, which was halted due to excessive bleeding. Despite this, Woods' exceptional wrestling technique and magnetic presence kept him a fan favorite throughout his career. He passed away at 68, leaving behind a legacy as one of the most respected figures in professional wrestling. His contributions to the sport, particularly through his masked persona, continue to be celebrated in wrestling history. Andre the Giant, born André René Roussimoff on May 19, 1946 in Grenoble, France, became a legendary figure in professional wrestling and film, renowned for his extraordinary size and larger-than-life persona. Standing at 7 feet 4 inches tall and weighing over 500 pounds, Andre was often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world. His immense size was the result of acromegaly, a rare hormonal disorder that caused excessive growth, leading to his iconic appearance and making him a standout figure in the world of sports and entertainment. Andre's wrestling career began in the early 1960s, and he quickly rose to prominence in various wrestling promotions, including the WWF, which is now known as WWE. He became a central figure in the wrestling boom of the 1980s, with his feuds against legendary stars like Hulk Hogan, making him a household name. One of the most defining moments of his career occurred at WrestleMania 3 in 1987, where he faced Hogan in a historic match. In this iconic bout, Hogan famously body-slammed the Giant, a moment that became a defining image in professional wrestling history and a significant milestone for the sport. In addition to his wrestling achievements, Andre gained fame as an actor, most notably portraying the lovable Giant Fezzik in the 1987 film The Princess Bride. His performance showcased his charm, wit, and gentle nature, which contrasted with his formidable on-screen persona. Known for his kindness and generosity, Andre was beloved by fans and peers alike. He passed away at the age of 46 on January 27, 1993, leaving a lasting legacy as one of the most iconic figures in both wrestling and popular culture. Jimmy Rave, born James Michael Guffey on December 8, 1982 in Atlanta, Georgia, was an American professional wrestler whose influence on the sport stretched far beyond his in-ring feats. A dynamic performer, Rave made a name for himself with a combination of high-flying moves and technical wrestling, capturing the attention of both fans and industry professionals. His career gained significant momentum in the early 2000s, especially through his work in Ring of Honor, ROH, and Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, past TNA. Starting in the late 1990s, Rave quickly became known for his versatility in the ring. His ability to blend aerial maneuvers with precise technical wrestling distinguished him from his peers. His charisma and unique ability to engage the audience made him a standout star, particularly in ROH, where he played a central role in some of the promotion's most gripping storylines and rivalries. It was in ROH that Rave's reputation for excellence truly flourished, solidifying his place among the company's most memorable performers. Rave's time in TNA marked another significant chapter in his career. Joining the X Division, a division celebrated for its emphasis on athleticism, innovation, and high-flying action, Rave's performances further elevated the credibility of the division during its peak. His agility and skill in the ring helped push the boundaries of what was possible in professional wrestling, ensuring his place as a key figure in its evolution. Despite his professional success, Rave faced significant personal battles, particularly with addiction, which he bravely addressed in later years. He became a vocal advocate for mental health, using his platform to raise awareness and support others dealing with similar struggles. Tragically, Rave passed away at the age of 39, leaving behind a lasting legacy as one of the most talented and influential figures in independent wrestling. His contributions to the sport continue to resonate with fans and wrestlers, ensuring his memory endures. Del Wilkes, born on December 21st, 1960 in Anderson, South Carolina, was a professional wrestler best known for his iconic persona, the Patriot. A skilled athlete with a charismatic presence, Wilkes made a lasting impact on the wrestling world throughout the 1990s, particularly in major promotions like World Championship Wrestling, WCW, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. His character, built around a patriotic theme, quickly resonated with fans, capturing the spirit of national pride with his red, white, and blue attire and heroic persona. Wilkes began his wrestling career in the late 1980s, initially competing in regional promotions, where he honed his craft before earning a spot in larger national platforms. The character of the Patriot was designed to evoke a sense of pride as he took on the role of a patriotic hero, often depicted as fighting for justice against villainous opponents. His athleticism and ring prowess were highlighted through signature moves such as the Patriot Missile and the Super Kick, which showcased his strength, agility, and wrestling technique. As the Patriot, Wilkes became a fan favorite, engaging in memorable storylines and rivalries with some of the era's top wrestlers. His matches, often filled with dramatic moments, helped solidify his place as a key figure in professional wrestling during the 1990s. After retiring from active competition, Wilkes faced several health issues, but remained engaged with the wrestling community, attending conventions and fan events to maintain his connection with his supporters. Wilkes passed away at the age of 59, leaving behind a legacy as a beloved figure in professional wrestling. His contributions to the sport, alongside his patriotic persona, ensured that he would be fondly remembered by fans and peers alike. Bill Goldberg is not just a name in professional wrestling. He is a legacy, a powerhouse, and an embodiment of resilience and strength. Known for his larger-than-life persona, his iconic winning streak, and his impact on both wrestling and wellness culture, Goldberg has inspired fans worldwide, leaving an indelible mark on wrestling and beyond. His journey from football fields to wrestling rings and then into a life as a wellness advocate showcases a man who has not only defied the odds, but has continually adapted, evolved, and triumphed in the face of challenges. Early life and athletic beginnings. Bill Goldberg was born on December 27, 1966, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, where he was raised in a family with a strong focus on sports and athleticism. His father, a former football player, encouraged Goldberg's early interest in sports. The influence of his father, along with Goldberg's natural athletic talents, laid a strong foundation for his future in athletics. Goldberg became deeply interested in weightlifting, football, and martial arts, activities that helped him build the extraordinary physique for which he would later become famous. Goldberg's hard work and dedication earned him a football scholarship to the University of Georgia, where he played as a defensive tackle. Known for his impressive strength and aggressive playing style, Goldberg stood out on the field, which led to opportunities in professional football. After college, he entered the NFL, playing for the Los Angeles Rams and then for the Atlanta Falcons. However, Goldberg's NFL career was short-lived. His dreams were cut short due to a severe injury that forced him to step away from football. Although this was a devastating setback, it ultimately set Goldberg on a new path that would redefine his life and legacy. The shift to professional wrestling. Following his football injury, Goldberg explored alternative avenues to stay connected to athletics. It was during this time that he discovered professional wrestling, a sport that combined his love for physicality and showmanship. With his athletic background, Goldberg possessed a natural aptitude for wrestling, particularly for the strength-focused moves that would soon become his trademark. In 1997, Goldberg joined World Championship Wrestling, WCW, where he rapidly rose to fame. His powerful physique, intense demeanor, and unmatched agility made him a standout performer in the wrestling world. WCW capitalized on his unique attributes, creating a persona that showcased Goldberg as an unstoppable force, a silent, relentless warrior with a focus solely on victory. His entrance alone, complete with pyrotechnics and his intense focus, quickly captivated audiences. Within a short time, Goldberg became one of the most celebrated figures in WCW, embarking on an unprecedented 173-match winning streak that saw him conquer some of the biggest names in wrestling. This incredible run culminated in him winning the WCW World Heavyweight Championship in 1998, solidifying his status as one of wrestling's most formidable competitors. Breaking boundaries and reinventing wrestling. Goldberg's rise in WCW was marked by a style that broke from tradition. In a world where many wrestlers were known for their elaborate characters, Goldberg's straightforward, no-nonsense approach was refreshing. His focus on raw power and intensity over gimmicks struck a chord with fans, who appreciated his authenticity and strength. Unlike many wrestlers who engaged in lengthy pre-match banter, Goldberg communicated with his actions, charging into the ring with a fierceness that spoke volumes. His iconic chant, "Who's next?" became a rallying cry for his fans, emphasizing his focus on one opponent at a time, each of whom he would dismantle with brutal efficiency. Goldberg's influence extended beyond his matches, as he inspired a wave of wrestlers who adopted a similar monster persona. Wrestlers following in his footsteps emulated his intense in-ring style and focused demeanor, reshaping the wrestling industry and shifting fan expectations toward athletes who showcased physical prowess and fearlessness. His unique brand also demonstrated that wrestlers didn't need to rely on elaborate storylines or characters to connect with fans. Goldberg's strength and authenticity alone were enough to create a lasting impact. The transition to WWE and global fame. In 2003, Goldberg made his debut in WWE, further expanding his fan base and solidifying his legacy in the wrestling world. Fans were eager to see him compete against WWE's biggest stars, leading to iconic showdowns with legends such as The Rock, Triple H, and Brock Lesnar. His match against Lesnar at WrestleMania 20 was especially memorable, as it brought together two of wrestling's most powerful figures in a clash that fans would remember for years. Goldberg's time in WWE allowed him to showcase his unique wrestling style on an even larger stage. While his initial WWE run was brief, he left an unforgettable mark, establishing himself as a global superstar. However, after years of intense physical competition, Goldberg decided to step away from wrestling in 2004. His retirement was motivated by a desire to focus on his family, pursue new ventures, and protect his health after years of grueling matches and injuries. Retirement and life beyond wrestling. After leaving the wrestling ring, Goldberg transitioned into new roles as an actor, businessman, and wellness advocate. He appeared in films and television shows, where he showcased his versatility and continued to build his brand outside of wrestling. Goldberg also launched a line of fitness programs and merchandise, tapping into his knowledge of strength training and conditioning to inspire others. Even in retirement, Goldberg remained a prominent figure in wrestling culture, and fans continually speculated about a potential return to WWE. His iconic matches and unique persona had left a lasting legacy, keeping him relevant even after he stepped away from the ring. Despite being out of active competition, Goldberg's influence could still be felt in wrestling, as younger wrestlers looked up to him as a symbol of strength and resilience. The resilient comeback. In 2016, after a 12-year absence, Goldberg made a highly anticipated return to WWE. His comeback was met with overwhelming enthusiasm, as fans were eager to see him back in action. His return featured a brief yet impactful run, with memorable matches against Kevin Owens and another showdown with Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series. The matches reintroduced Goldberg to a new generation of fans, while also satisfying longtime supporters who had followed his career from the beginning. Goldberg's comeback showcased his dedication and commitment to excellence, as he was still able to deliver powerful performances despite the physical toll of his earlier years in wrestling. His resilience and passion for the sport shone through, further solidifying his legacy as a wrestler who could withstand challenges and rise to the occasion when it mattered most. Health struggles and challenges. Throughout his career, Goldberg has faced significant health challenges, particularly due to the physical demands of wrestling. The injuries he sustained during his football career were compounded by the strain of wrestling, which involved high-impact moves and intense training regimens. Goldberg underwent several surgeries over the years and has been candid about the toll that wrestling took on his body. Despite these setbacks, he continued to train rigorously, focusing on recovery and maintaining his fitness. Goldberg's openness about his health struggles has resonated with fans, as he emphasized the importance of resilience and self-care. His experiences have made him an advocate for wellness, and he often encourages athletes to prioritize their physical and mental well-being. Goldberg's journey highlights the importance of adapting to life's challenges and finding ways to overcome adversity, inspiring fans to pursue their own paths to wellness and strength. Legacy and impact. Goldberg's legacy in wrestling is as strong as ever. He is widely credited with popularizing the monster character in wrestling, an archetype that has influenced countless wrestlers who have adopted a similar style. His ability to connect with fans, both through his in-ring performances and his interactions outside the ring, has helped redefine the role of a wrestling star, shifting the focus toward athletes who demonstrate strength, resilience, and authenticity. Goldberg's impact also extends beyond wrestling. As a fitness advocate, he has inspired people to pursue healthy lifestyles and to recognize the importance of mental and physical health. His philanthropic efforts, particularly in promoting children's wellness and fitness, further underscore his commitment to making a positive impact. Through his advocacy, Goldberg has shown fans that strength comes not only from physical power, but from inner resilience and determination. Addressing rumors and focusing on the future. In recent years, rumors about Goldberg's health have surfaced, with some claiming he had tragically passed away. Goldberg, however, has been quick to address these rumors, reassuring fans that he is alive and well. he remains active in various projects, emphasizing the importance of verifying information and not spreading unconfirmed news. His proactive approach to dispelling these rumors has further endeared him to fans, who appreciate his transparency and openness. As of 2024, Goldberg continues to focus on wellness, balancing his commitments in wrestling with a dedication to his personal health. Although he is selective about wrestling opportunities, he remains a vital figure in the sport, inspiring fans and athletes alike with his story of resilience, strength, and adaptation. Goldberg's legacy is one of power, persistence, and reinvention. From his days in the NFL to his iconic wrestling matches and his dedication to fitness advocacy, he has redefined what it means to be strong. As fans look forward to what's next for this wrestling icon, they can be sure that Goldberg will continue to embody the spirit of resilience, leaving an enduring legacy that spans beyond the wrestling ring.